What are you chewing on? Come on, man. Don't chew on that. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another Zach video. And today I'm going to talk about 5 things you should think about before getting a puppy. Thank you for those kisses. So, everybody, as you can see, me and Katie, we decided that we are going to get a little puppy, and his name is Pippin. And say hi to the camera, Pippin. Say hi. He is super photogenic, and he is super cute, and he is my favorite little man, and I love him. He is about 12 weeks. He'll be 12 weeks in a couple of days, I believe. He's a little chihuahua. He may look long-haired, but neither of his parents were, so we don't know what's going to happen with him. Okay, the 5 things you should think about before getting a puppy. So number 1, constant watching. You have to watch your puppy 100% of the time, unlike what I'm doing now. Bubby, what are you doing? Anyway, you cannot take your eyes off of him. I can't go to the bathroom without watching him and making sure he's not getting into something that he shouldn't be getting into. Right now, he's chasing his tail. I wish you guys could see that. Oh, now he's done. Anyway, you don't know what he's going to get into. That eats up a lot of your day. So, like, when I come home from work, instead of being able to just hop on Xbox and play Xbox with my friends, I have to come home and constantly be watching him, which is fine. I don't mind giving up the Xbox, but it's something that you have to do. You have to sacrifice things, and I hadn't really prepared for that and thought about that when we got him. He's like a child. It's like having a child, a little furry child that, well, no, everything else is pretty much the same. The second thing is lack of sleep. When we first got him, for the first 3 weeks, every night, every 2 hours, he had to go out. I mean, that took a toll. You just don't get a lot of sleep because he wants to get up, he wants to go potty, he wants to play. He just doesn't understand that it's nighttime yet. He doesn't understand, mostly because he's a puppy, but also because he's a puppy. You gotta be prepared for a lack of sleep. The third thing is the potty training. Potty training for him hasn't been that bad, to be quite honest with you. He has been really, really good. Hey, don't make me wrong here, Bubby. Potty training has been really, really good with this guy. He hasn't made too many messes in the house. He has made messes in the house, but he hasn't done it a lot. He's a good boy. But you have to be prepared to clean up those messes. You have to be prepared to take him outside every hour. If he potties on the floor, then, you just got to be ready to clean it up, because it's going to happen. Hi, my name is Pippin. I love to do things because I am the sweetest little thing in the land. You can go play again. So potty training is a really big thing that you got to be very diligent about. The fourth thing to consider, the biting. Now, he loves to bite faces and fingers, and especially my nose. He loves to bite my nose. I don't know why. He just loves to bite my nose, and it's great. But you got to be careful because a lot of dogs like to chew on cords. Dogs like to chew on anything that's on the floor. You've got to puppy-proof the house and make sure he's not chewing on anything. What are you doing over there? He'll chew on everything. What we do, we have some chew toys for him. We have some cardboard boxes. We give him some paper, some leftover paper and stuff, and he just rips them up and chews on it, and it keeps him occupied because it's stuff that he can chew on, and if he hurts it, then it doesn't matter, and he doesn't really like paper, so he doesn't really eat it. He loves to chew on those rawhides. Where did you go? This is what I'm talking about constant watching. I gotta have him right here so I can make this video. And again, you have to be careful about what you give him so you don't teach him bad habits. So if you don't mind him chewing on old shoes, that's fine, but just be careful because he might think that he can chew on all shoes. So it's just something to consider. And the fifth thing that is probably the hardest for me is the disciplining. I don't like to discipline him because he's so darn cute. Look at him. Look how cute he is. I don't want to be mad at him. Disciplining is really hard, but it's something that you need to be able to do, because when he does something bad, like when he poops on the floor, you gotta be stern. You gotta be the mean daddy. Like today, he did poop on the floor. Right after I took him out, mind you, and he pooped outside, I brought him in, and he promptly pooped on the floor. When that kind of thing happens, you got to sternly stick his nose in it, and then I put him in his pen, whereas his time out. He knows that he did something wrong, but you have to be able to do that, and I hate doing it to him. I hate being mean to him, because I don't want to be the mean daddy. I just love you so much. So I don't like being the mean daddy, but I have to be the mean daddy sometimes. So other than the obvious financial things to consider, and the logistics of if you live in a place that you can even have a dog, those are the 5 things that I think you should definitely consider before and when you get a puppy. Anyway, so that's my video on 5 things you should consider when getting a puppy. I am going to go and take care of this little man. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, tell your friends. Say goodbye, Pippin. And as always, cool beans.